All right, level 4. A rectangle has an area of 176 feet squared and a perimeter of 54. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw this rectangle. I'm going to give the length the dimension of x and the width the dimension of y. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you label as x or y or a and b. Okay, so I know that I have two unknowns. That means I need to find two equations. So I know that the area is 176. So if I multiply x times y, whatever those are, that should equal 176. And then the last thing that I know is the perimeter is going to be 54. So if I take 2x plus 2y, that's going to equal 54. So a couple ways that you can go ahead and do this. You can use substitution. I think that's actually the best way, and that's the way that I'm going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take this first one and solve for y and substitute it in to the bottom equation. So y is going to equal 176 divided by x. So I'm going to take 2x plus 2 times 176 over x equals 54. Then I'm going to multiply everything by x just to get that x out of the bottom. And since I have an x squared and an x term now, I'm going to have to factor, so I'm going to get everything equal to 0. And now I'm going to go ahead and factor out a 2 just to make my numbers a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go ahead and factor this now. So this is going to be minus 16 and minus 11. So x is going to equal 16 or x is going to equal 11. So if I go ahead and apply that to the picture, so if x is 16, that means y has to be 11. If I'm looking up at this equation up there, if I substitute in 16, it'd be 16 times y equals 176, which makes y equal to 11. So, and either way, if you put an 11 in for x, y is going to equal 16. So the dimensions of the rectangle, no matter how you look at it, is 16 by 11. That's why I always say it doesn't matter what you label as the length and the width of a rectangle, because in the end, it doesn't matter. You'll come out with the same area no matter what you label it as, and the same perimeter no matter what you label it as. So those are level 4s. Level 4s are basically, you're given two dimensions. So you're given like an area and a perimeter like this problem, and you're going to have to find the dimensions of it. Or you might be given an area and one dimension, and you're asked to find the perimeter of something. So those are level 4s. Go ahead and give them a shot in the practice, and good luck.